Hey guys, what is up? We are back. Hold on. There we go. We are back with another full game commentary. Today we are against Annie in the mid lane. We are playing Akali. I'm gonna start boots. I usually start either boots, longsword, or Doran shield in this matchup. All of them are fairly decent. None of them. I don't know which one's the best. Boots gives you an extra health pot as opposed to longsword, and Doran shield is good, but you only get one health pot. Plus, you know, it's could be considered a little bit weaker start. Like you know, you don't have any kind of damage. So, with my sixth sense tingling, I got that ward down. All right. So, like I said, we're playing Akali. We're going 18-6 again. I really like that setup. Give me some mobility in the river and things. River and bushes, and also that double-edged sword and increased ability damage. So, we'll be doing a lot of damage. I think I made a mistake in not taking my MR blues in this matchup against Annie. Also, if I could draw your attention to my summoner spells, I have Cleanse. I did Cleanse into Annie because in the early game you can Cleanse her Ignite, which she'll usually need to kill you. And also, later, once you hit 6, if you can Cleanse her Tibbers ult, then you can usually spell vamp through her damage. Assuming that she's not like way ahead. If she does go Ludens first, you probably want to go Abyssal. But if she goes Roa first, then I'll probably go, what's it called? Abyssal. Wait, no, Gunblade, excuse me. If she starts Roa, I'll start Gunblade. If she starts, like if she comes back with a Needless, then I'll probably get an Abyssal. But it also kind of just depends on how I kind of feel out this lane. I'm taking a bit of damage. But her mana pool's not that big in the early game, so if she keeps throwing W's out when she's level 2 before she gets some AP, then I'll be ahead. What's she have? So she has 32 AP, so that means that she either probably has AP per level blues or MR blues. Maybe a mix. And she also has Deathfire Touch. Okay. So she's going to have more overall damage in the late game, but she's going to be lacking a little bit of that burst in the mid game from the Thunderlords. I don't know. Probably fine. This one. If you haven't had a chance yet, I really recommend that you go and check out my little highlight tape that I posted. I spent a little bit more time on it, so I think it came out a lot better than my initial one. It wasn't really a highlight tape, it was just an edited video, really. I was just kind of seeing how the editing tools work. I don't have a very good editor, I just use like Windows Movie Maker or something like that. So, I can understand if it's still kind of low quality compared to some other people's, but yeah, I definitely think this one came out better. I tried to get above her. Alright, got our Thunderlord's Decree off, so made it a decent trade. Not the best, obviously, but really, I just want to sustain until I hit 6 and then survive the all-in. If I can survive the all-in, then I can beat her. And like I said before, I think it was a mistake not taking my MR blues, but I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to get away with it. Probably get a flash here. Yeah. Good job. So I don't have Ignite. If I have Ignite, maybe I can like flash auto and then Ignite with another Q, but even if I had it, I probably wouldn't have gone for it. Agreed. But we got our flash, and a decent trade-off on her. So, pretty good for us.
Unnecessary sacrifice.
Our AD carry's a little pissy this game. I don't know. She's someone else above her wanted AD carry, and she's like, I'm going AD carry no matter what. So, you know, kind of a brat, but whatever. What are you gonna do? This wave should get us our level 6.
Another unworthy opponent.
So once I hit 6, I do want to look to back. I think that means she's starting Ludens, but the fact that she wasn't able to get, she's gonna be really strong right now, but I really want to go Gunblade first, and I think I can get away with it, so I'm gonna try it. I might regret this. Honestly, if it was someone else, I would recommend going Abyssal after seeing that, because that means she's probably going to build damage, and she's definitely not going Roa. Or at least, most likely not. It would be kind of stupid for her to go Roa right now.
Symmetry in all things.
Sorry, I was reading chat. She's pretty annoying. Yeah, so as I was saying, when you see this, that means she's almost definitely not going Roa, which means that Abyssal will probably be the better start, but I'm going to try to get away with this. Probably not the best decision I made, but if I can get away with it, like if I don't die in the next couple of levels, then it would definitely be the better buy. So the reason why I throw down my Shroud there, even though she probably wasn't looking to all in, is to drop minion aggro. When I go invisible, the minions stop attacking me. And since there's, what, like 7 minions there when I went in, they could very easily win that trade for her, just from 2 or 3 waves of auto attacks from them. Is she back? She did back, interesting. I'm gonna call Mia just in case she's roaming. Now I'm gonna look to go bot. Oh, nice. Good job. I did not even see that. Good job. I'm gonna go bot. Yep, I'm gonna be able to pick that up. Easy peasy.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Hesitation is the seed of defeat.
I'm gonna dive this. Yeah, I'll lead the wave.
Remain focused.
Who's too low?
Tread lightly. Another unworthy opponent. Symmetry in all things.
I think I cleansed too early on that bot there against Leona. I don't know. I think I could have played that out, just the whole thing better, but
Agreed.
it's not a big deal. Oh shit. Nice. So I threw it there because it looks like I'm gonna walk this way, and then I just walk left. So when you touch your shroud to the bush, you can go from shroud to bush without ever like becoming visible. So obviously it looks like I'm gonna go that way,
Understood.
but I just walk away from where Lee Sin is. So nice little juke there. The more you play Akali, the more you'll get used to her like shroud placement and how to use it. It's not the easiest, or I mean like, it's obviously easy to place your shroud. You just press W, like it's not a hard mechanic.
But making sure that you always put it in a place where you have multiple escape routes is kind of difficult. So, and it's really, really helpful once you kind of get used to just always pushing it. Like every time I always put my shroud here and things like that. I like to fight here. Shit, I'm dead. Yeah. I was dead either way there, so I wanted to try and dive on Annie. I didn't really have like much in terms of options there. A little bit unfortunate. This Sivir is so pissy. I don't know, I think we'll be okay. Annie's ult should be up again, but my cleanse is up in 30, so if she ult stun me, I'll just cleanse out of it and then fight her. And we should be okay. And it looks like our Sivir is gonna go AFK. Pissy AF.
Good job, Lulu. Alright. Well, she's back. Go AFK. Fuck you. Lol.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Remain focused.
Yeah. Looks like they're backed out.
We travel the same path.
I'm splitting the rest of the way. Well, that's fine. You're Sivir, so you don't do good in team fights anyway. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Alright, so I got my Gunblade. I want to back for that right then. It's a huge power spike from the components to the Gunblade. The active is just way stronger. I didn't have Cutlass, but if I did have Cutlass, the active is way stronger than the Cutlass one. And the AP is doubled, so definitely a really big buy once you get it. Easy. So even if she stunned me there, I had cleanse up, so even if she like stunned me under tower, I was fine.
Understood.
He's slower. I'm not gonna break cleanse for this.
We travel the same path.
But I will burn cleanse for that. So I didn't want to burn cleanse initially because she had a really long way to run from here all the way to the tower or even down that way. So I knew that I'd be okay to not cleanse it. But after I was on top of Graves, he's going to get full damage from his shotgun. He's going to be hitting me with all of his bullets. So I needed to cleanse that right away to make sure that I wasn't just stunned right in front of him. I want to be a little bit careful because she has her stun coming out. Go again. Damn. I don't know. I thought I can get out there. I am probably going to go Zhonya's this game. I'm not far enough ahead. So you guys get to see me do my normal-ish build. Or it's not really normal anymore because I don't actually do it as much, but I do want to get Zhonya's this game. So what I'm having a Gunblade, Zhonya's, and then probably Void Staff, but I might end up getting Luden's instead of Void Staff early.
Through Twilight's veil.
Depends on how much MR they have, especially like Mundo, which he already has a Spectre, so I might just start the Void Staff. It still gives a lot of damage just from the AP it gives. Plus, on top of that, you get the the bunch of Magic Pen. And it doesn't work like Last Whisper where it does bonus Magic Pen. It's like, I mean bonus MR shred. It's total MR shred. So speed me up.
We travel the same path.
Speed me up, Trick. Malphite didn't need it all, but style, I guess.
Symmetry in all things.
She should have given it to me, but it's not a big deal.
Through Twilight's veil.
She only needs one more stack, so.
Whatever's necessary.
Alright, I want to be careful because they're both here. If they both get on top of me, I'm screwed. I'm gonna run this way. So I wanted to get as much distance between me and them as possible. I didn't have my cleanse up, so.
Has destroyed a turret.
I think cleanse is a really undersold summoner spell. I think the reason why people think it's bad is because a lot of people use it wrong. But it's really strong.
Tread lightly.
I know QSS is like just a better version of cleanse, but the fact that it takes up an item spot, especially on like an AP champion, does mean a bit more. So on Akali is not as big of a deal because she's hybrid, so you can still get stuff out of the material, but it's definitely suboptimal. So I mean, I still build it like if I'm against like a Warwick or something and I'm lagging.
Agreed.
Okay, we're good.
An ally has been slain.
I don't even know if I can kill Mundo.
Death Watch has been destroyed.
I don't want to fight this. I'm gonna walk under this way. Damn. I think if I cleansed faster, I could have killed her. Because I just needed an alt E, and I think that would have killed her. I'm not positive. A little bit of mistake on my part. Yeah. Oh man, this is so much more expensive now. It's like 500 gold more. I think it's exactly 500 gold more.
Tread lightly.
It's kind of annoying.
Understood.
Let's see, we're 1-1 on drag. Towers, we're 2-3.
An ally has been slain.
Symmetry in all things.
So I use my second or my third ult there to dodge the Leona ult.
Unnecessary sacrifice.
Oh, it's so close. Let's get this. We have 2 down. Or they have 2 down, excuse me.
Without question.
Take a shower. Window can't do that much damage. Oh shit. Dead. Killed it. I think she's got it. Pretty sure. Alright, good job, guys. Definitely worth. We traded, I think, 2 for 3 overall. And ended up with a tower ahead, so all around worth trade. Especially if she gets out, because then we trade up in kills and towers.
Remain focused.
Yep, good job. Yeah, she has dead man, so she's fine. I can kill this Graves if he stays up this far.
We travel the same path.
Easy peasy. With dead Graves. I'll do that right now. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, no. He wasn't getting out. If I'm burning flash, he's dying.
Agreed.
One of my flaws on Assassins is when I burn flash to kill someone, I commit really hard for it. Sometimes too hard. Sometimes you should just let it go. I'm gonna come down through try here and try and cut him off. If I can't see him right here, then I'm just gonna back off. Damn, I don't think I'm gonna get him. Oh, nice. So he has more MR than physical. So instead of taking the time to Q auto again, I just kept spamming my E because it does physical damage. Little bit of heads up play right there. Because usually that last E would cost too much energy that I wouldn't get another Q out. But instead I just used it one more time to this is another dead Graves. I'm just gonna walk down that way. I'm just back right here. Should be safe.
Alright, almost enough for Void Staff. 1365. That'll cost a little bit more too. It's about 300 gold for Void. I want to walk this way. So my cleanse is up, so I don't think Annie can just kill me.
Tread lightly.
Good job. Oh, really? She missed it? Oh no, Sonya's here. I'll be able to kill him.
Has been slain.
I want to dodge the cleavers, or I'm gonna die. Gunblade. So I was more focused on dodging the cleavers than I was with killing him. So my DPS did go down a little bit. I wasn't auto-attacking at all, other than to proc my Q. But I didn't let him hit me with cleavers, therefore I survived. And in turn, put out more damage. I wanted to Q auto these minions to get health back in case Lee shows up. I'm gonna E all of them, and then I'm gonna Q auto the big one, and then E again. And now my health, that's as much health as I can get back, as efficiently as possible. Who's here? There's probably Graves. He didn't commit on it.
Unstoppable.
I want to go on Annie.
Ally has been slain.
Oh my god. If they had turned right here, that would have been our fight, but we got too separated. Alright, so now I have my Void Staff, so I have a lot more damage. I want to get these right now. Being slow has actually kind of messed me up a few times, so it's pretty important. I know I could have gotten a another Needless, which might have been a more... It would have given me more power, but But I think the sword shoes were the right call for right now. Ugh, so they got Baron. Kind of bad, but we're really ahead and Shyvana's really ahead, so it's just Sivir that's really doing shitty, so not a big deal. She's just, I don't know, she's just tilted. She needs to take a break. Listen guys, when you're just so pissy, and you just hate everything, just take a break. It'll be okay. Tomorrow will come and you'll be a part of it.
We travel the same.
Oh yeah.
Symmetry in all things.
I don't know. We're just trying to wait out Baron here, so if we can get a catch, then I'm definitely gonna go for it. But
Agreed.
since, like, even though I could have killed Graves there, I probably would have died as well with Lee right after. So I didn't jump on it because me and Shyvana are our big power right now. Shyvana's our front line and I'm our damage. Hold up. I want to go for Annie. Damn. I didn't have cleanse up. For some reason I thought it was up. Alright. Never give up. Never surrender. So, I was a little far away from that fight. If I had been there, maybe I could have gotten something. But, I don't know. I have cleanse up again, which is nice. I'm honestly considering buying a QSS as well, but we'll see.
Understood. Tread lightly.
I want to get blue trinket. This is a kill. Now I can ult back to these minions. More back. I really don't want them to fight those.
Agreed.
I could have stayed, but I just didn't want to. Shouldn't Baron be up? I thought it was up at 4. I guess it's up at 3. My bad. Unless they extended the Baron time, and I was unaware of it. Which is totally possible.
Hesitation is the
Still
sign
haven't read
of
the patch
defeat.
notes. I will get on that eventually. Probably. Kinda. Not really.
Remain focused.
Maybe I should have inched closer before trying to commit on him like that. I don't really know. I think Annie's in here. Yeah. Let's back up.
Deftly I travel.
I think if we fought right away, we could have done something, but I think we took too long because Shiv was taking Scuttle. This is 5 versus 4, so we have to be careful. This is really good. Okay. I don't know if I should have jumped back in there. I mean, I don't think he was going to kill Shiv, but I did want to kill him. So, now we're going to get this in him. We can probably get that in him too.
Your team has
It'd be pretty nice if she can get a Nexus Tower off this too. So I was able to cleanse the Annie ult as soon as I jumped on her, but Lee Sin kicked me. So that kind of sucked. But I was able to Zhonya's right after, so I didn't die to the Mundo Q or the Lee Sin Q. And then as soon as I got out of it, I jumped to whoever was lowest. I think it was Leona. I'm not positive. It might have been Lee Sin. No, I think it was Lee Sin. So I jumped to Lee Sin because he was really, really low, and I just wanted to get some lifesteal. And he was somebody that I can kill, so he could take away some of their damage. And then as soon as I got to Lee Sin, I jumped to Annie because she was pretty close to ult range. She was a little bit out of it, but I was still able to get to her. And I knew I'd be able to blow her up with one ult. So that was my thought process. Just get to somebody low, try to heal up a little bit, and then jump to somebody else. Preferably a damage, either Graves or Annie, and I think Graves was already dead, so worked out pretty good.
Tread lightly.
Oh, it's Mundo. That's interesting. I was expecting that to be Annie. I should really buy a MR, either a QSS or an Abyssal, but I really want this Rabadons. I don't think it's going to matter. I think the game's going to end before I get my last item, but I'm actually going to buy this because I think the last fight is going to be our last one, and I want to be strongest for it. But let's put that here.
Agreed.
Let's kill the barn.
Hesitation is the seed of defeat.
So I don't want to just spam my E because then I'll go out of energy and I'll lose my my Q, which is more damage. See how I kind of went right there? I'm gonna flash ult. Damn. You got some power D off. It's okay. Silver's ending the game right now, so not a big deal. So it's gonna take him 8 seconds to recall. Stop the backs! Got him. Get wrecked, Graves! GG. Just end the game, fucker. She was pissy all game and now she's trolling. Like trolling the enemy team, not us. Alright, so I think that was a pretty solid game. That build is a lot more what I'd recommend, the way I built and the order I built in. I would usually get boots a little bit earlier, but it just worked out that I had more gold. So overall, I think it was pretty good. I took cleanse against Annie because anytime she ult stuns me, I need to ult onto her so I can start regenning as soon as possible. If you go Abyssal, you can still get away with Ignite, or even Teleport if you wanted to. But since I went Gunblade first, I needed to be spell vamping in order to survive, or else she would just 100 to 0 me because I didn't have MR blues even. So I had 0 MR that game. What else? I don't think there's much else to say. I think I did pretty okay. So I tried to roam bot because I like roaming. I don't know. I think that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, favorite, subscribe if you enjoyed. Check us out on Twitch and Twitter. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Peace.